application. If you see, right, okay, in most of the companies, I can say 95% of companies, they are using TestNG. Okay, this is one of the testing framework where we can perform unit testing to integration testing. We have a lot of features using TestNG. We can do parallel execution. That means at a time, we can open multiple browser instances. As of now, we saw only at a time we can open single browser instance, but by using TestNG, we can open multiple browser instances. When we are going to use this parallel execution, suppose if you want to execute 1000 test cases, but if you don't have much time, okay, you need to execute today itself. Now we are going to create multiple instances. I'm going to create 3 browsers of Chrome, 3 Firefox, then 3 IE browsers. Then I'm going to execute all 1000 test cases. I'm going to distribute. For that, we are going to use testing. As of now, we did not see any reports, right? Okay, it will generate reports as well. .html report. We can group the test cases. We can set priority. We can re-execute. Failure test cases. Okay, lot of features we have in TestNG. As of now, just okay, we are going to create methods, then we are going to create call main method, right? Going forward, we are not going to see any main method. Here we are going to see majorly annotations. Test, okay, it will represent the one test method. Whenever you are defining, right, suppose you have method like login. If you want to execute this method, just you can define at the rate of test annotation. It will treat as if this is one test case. And also we have different annotations as well. This is the hierarchy. Before shoot, at the rate of, before test. Okay, this is very important one. First, I will ask you, what are the advantages we have in TestNG? You can say all these examples. Then, can you please tell me the execution order of TestNG annotations? Okay, these are the TestNG annotations. Can you please tell me the execution order of TestNG annotation? First, it will execute before shoot, then before test, before class, before method, at test. Again, reverse order. After method, after class, after test, at last, after shoot. Where we started, right? In same, it is going to end there itself. Before shoot, after shoot. Before test, after test. Before class, after class. This is the hierarchy of TestNG annotations. Okay, in each and every interview, they will ask you, can you please list down the TestNG annotations with the hierarchy, in which order it is going to execute. In previous session, we installed TestNG, right? Okay. Now I am going to create one project for TestNG, new Java project, then TestNG demo project. Select this 1.8, then click on next, click on finish. Now we are going to write selenium code, right? We need to add the selenium jar files. How we are going to add? Already we know. Right click on project, build path, configure build path. Click on library, add external jars. Before adding, I am going to copy this exe file. It is not showing on. Let me copy this. Now we are going to add the jar files which we extracted, right? Initial class, initial selenium session. Open, apply and close. Then right click on the project, new folder, drivers, browsers, okay, whatever you want, you can keep the name. Then paste like this. Okay. Now I'm going to create one package, org dot selenium dot textng dot example. Then right click, new textng underscore example. Now no need to select main method because we install textng, no need to add any main method. Suppose I am having three methods here, public void test case 1. This is one method. Then I am going to copy paste. Total I have 3 test cases. I want to execute first test case. I am going to define at the rate of test. It will ask you to import first time, okay? Or you need to add the TestNG library. Whenever you are creating project, right? First time you need to add the TestNG library. Just give at the rate of test. Add TestNG library. You can see this. Now we need to import this org.testng.annotations. This is the one you need to import. Okay, for just printing something in console. Test case 1. Test case 2, test case 3. Right click, run as TestNG test. Okay, now if you see, we have three methods, but I defined only at the rate of test to the test case 1. Right click, run as TestNG test. Now you can see the output. What happened here? No class defender. That is whether it is imported. Here also TestNG is there. Okay, let me rename this. Sometimes because of this also it won't work. I'm going to drag from here to here. Right click, run as TestNG test. So still we are getting same issue. Why? What is the issue here? Main method, no class defender found exception. Let me check this. Right click, run as, run configurations. Okay, this is the class name. org.selenium dot. Why we are getting this exception? Okay, sometimes if you get unknown exception, right, just to copy. This might be the issue with the any version. Let's see what are the suggestions we have. Dependency, okay. Only when it is dependency. 1 minute. Okay, sometimes you may get the exceptions. You need to check what, okay, which is the best option you have. Everything they related to the dependency. Okay, add the following just to the lib folder. Let's try this. Open a new tab. This jar file. Download this. Okay, we have two jar files here. Now I am going to add to our Eclipse. Because this TestNG version, right, okay, it is not trying to interact with the Selenium code, okay. Selenium already we have jar files, right? It may create problem. That's why it is showing exception. Please resolve this issue. Build path, configure build path. Now I have jar files in my downloads. Here I am going to select this to apply and close. Right click, run as TestNG test. Now see, we got the output. What is the output? Test case 1 is executed. Pass one test case. This is the one. Here you can see 1. 0 failure, skip 0. Okay, now if you see here, we don't see any reports folder, right? After refresh, right click on project, refresh. Here you can see the test output folder. After refresh only we can see this. Here, okay, you can see the index.html. Double click this index.html. Here you can see how many test cases passed, failed, skipped. If it is passed means we can see the green color like this, green tick mark. Total how many tests? Only one test case executed. How much time it took? It took just 12 seconds. Okay, we can see the reports like this. Only after refresh on the project, then only we can able to see the reports. Okay. Now, if you want to execute all three test cases, you can define at the rate of test, right click, run as test any test. See here, a total executed 3 test cases, pass 3, failure 0, skip 0. Now again, go to project, refresh. Now you can see the updated results. See, total 3 test cases pass. Test case 1, test case 2, test case 3. It will generate the reports. It is easy to share as well, okay. But this basic report, no one will accept. Whenever you are working in any organization, right? They will expect advanced one. Source, okay. Format. Okay. Now everything came into order. Okay. If you are doing format, it will come to order. Suppose, okay, be careful with test-ng. Let me delete this. We have different methods like public, void, Gmail underscore login. This is our first test case. Public, void, Gmail underscore compose mail. Public, void, Gmail underscore logout. Okay, these are the three test cases we have. I am going to define Gmail login. Okay, still we are not writing actual code, just for your understanding I am showing you, because in interview they will ask you. Now I am going to execute all three test cases. Test. Okay. Now you have in order, right? First we have login method, then we have compose mail method, then logout method. Okay, in this order it should be executed. Even if you are calling in main method, right? Same order it will execute. But coming to test ng, right? If you see here, run as test ng test. See first which method executed? See, compose mail method executed. Why? Because it is going to check the alphabetical order. If you see, right, in all three methods, Gmail is common, underscore also common. After that, it will check, okay, which alphabetical order having the method name A, B, C. In that order, it will check. Okay, C is there, it will execute. Then next, it will check login. Log, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I will be first one. That's why login executed. In alphabetical order, it is going to check. It won't execute in which order you are going to define here. In test-ng, first it will check which method is starting with alphabetical order A. Then any method is available with B, C. In same order, it is going to execute. Now, is it possible without login, you can compose the mail? No, right? First, we are trying to compose mail without Gmail login. If you, it is not possible, right? To execute in same order, we can set the, see, we have this many attributes. These are the attributes we have. Lot of attributes. Here we have option priority. Priority equal to 1. First I want to execute this method, Gmail login. Then I want to execute compose mail. Then I want to execute logout. Right click, run as test-ng test. Now see the output. Which order we are setting the priority, in same order it will execute. Now login method is happening first, then compose mail, then logout. In same order it is going to execute. This is the advantage of priority. Okay, if you are giving priority, it will execute in same priority. Okay, if you suppose if you are giving the non-priority method, at the rate of test public void Gmail underscore delete mails. Okay, here I am going to give. See, if you are good in test-ng, right, you can work in any kind of framework. Gmail delete. Now we think that okay, I'm new to test ng. I set priority for these three test cases. Then I think that okay, so priority one will be executed first, then priority two will be executed second, third. Here, what will happen, right? Okay, if you are not giving any priority, right, system will assign zero priority. See now, Gmail delete is taking zero priority. If you are not giving any priority, it will treat as okay. That's why always careful while working with the test ng. It will take zero priority as well. In priority, you can set negative priority as well. No, -1, -2, -3, based on our requirement. In same order, it is going to execute. First -2 will be executed, then 1, then 2, 3, like that. Okay, while working with priority, please be careful. We have a lot of features with test engine. Now it is executing in same. Okay, I need to change the priority because after logout, I am unable to delete the Gmail mails. 3. Based on your requirement, we need to set the priority. Login, compose mail, delete mail, then logout. Like this, it is going to execute. If you want to see the reports, you can see. See total 4 methods. 4 methods pass. Okay. And also here in test engine, right, we have another feature. But okay, let me tell you. As of now, if you want to execute, right click, run as test engine test. Earlier we used to execute using main method, right? Java run as Java application. Now we are getting test engine test. Okay, at a time we can execute single test case. That is the whatever class we have, right? All methods will be executed. But suppose if you have multiple test cases, multiple class files, you want to execute all. How can we do that in test engine? Right click by using right click we cannot do. Import this because this is different class, right? We need to import. Here I am going to give 5 test cases. 2, 3, 4. Now I want to execute Gmail as well as this particular test case. How can we do that? Normally we cannot do. Okay, right click at a time we can execute only single class file. Okay, you want to execute multiple class files, you need to create testng.xml. This is the official website. You can go through, complete details are there here. testng.org. Here click on documentation. Each and everything is there. Okay, if you are good in all these topics, right, you can work in any kind of framework. You will be the expert in testng. These are the annotations we have. This is the testng file xml, testng.xml, which we are going to create here. Okay, if you want to execute multiple class files at a time, multiple packages at a time, we need to create testng.xml. Right click on the project, new file, testng.xml. Okay, here, right, it will open the testng.xml file directly. Now from official website, I am going to take this first line alone. I need this line. Okay, always take from the official website, this one. Okay, now here we need to define the first tag as suit. Whenever you are giving less than symbol, you will get the options. From here, you are going to select the suit. Okay, then we are going to like this. This is the end one. This is the starting one. Then this is the ending tag name. Tag name is suit. Here I'm going to give this as regression suit. Name as regression suit. Inside suit, right? I'm going to define test. This is the one. Again, test name is regression test 1. Then inside test, we are going to define classes. Same again. Inside classes, I'm going to give class name. Okay. Now we are going to define. If you see the hierarchy, right? TestNG annotation hierarchy. First, I don't know what happened exactly. Okay, if you see here, it is easy to remember. Okay, we are starting with suit tag. Okay, here we have before suit. Next we have test tag before test. Then we have class, that is before class. Next we have individual methods, right? We are going to represent as method. These are the things at the rate of test. Again, class test suit. See, class test suit, like this in same order we can remember. If you are able to remember this, you can easily remember the hierarchy. Okay, here we are going to define class names as, okay, this is the package name. First I need to define. Always try to copy this. Refactor, rename, copy, dot, this is the class name. Then another class. Okay, because we are going to execute multiple classes, right? This is the class name. Refactor, rename. Always you need to give with the package name combination, package name and class name. Now I am going to right click, run as TestNG suit. See, now total how many test cases? Total 9 test cases. 9 test cases pass. Like this, we can execute hundreds of test cases using testng.xml. In interview, they will ask you. Suppose I want to execute multiple class files, multiple packages. How can we do this? By using testng.xml, there you can define suit tag, test tag. Inside that, we have classes. Then we are going to define the multiple class files with the package name. Okay, clear? Any doubts in this? Because this is very important topic. If you are able to understand this testng.xml and annotation, then only you can able to proceed further. And also we have a few options I will show you. Okay, suppose my login method pass. Then only I need to execute the Gmail compose. Here we have depends on method. See, once the Gmail login test case pass, then only I can execute the compose mail method. Okay, here what I'm going to do, I'm going to, by using assertion, right, asser dot fail. I want to fail the particular method. Intentionally, I am failing for testing purpose. Now see what will happen. See what happened here? Login failed. Okay. If you see here, fail method. Which one? This is the one. Gmail login is failed. That's why it is throwing exception java.lang. Assertion error. Because intentionally we are failing the particular test case. That's why it will skip the remaining test cases. See, compose mail is skipped. There is no point, right? If you are unable to log in, then there is no point to compose mail to execute the compose mail method. If login method pass, then only you can able to execute this. Like this, we can set the depends on method based on your requirement. Now see the reports. Right click, refresh. Index.html. Now you can see. Okay. Total how many test cases? 4 methods. One failed, one skipped, two pass. Which one is failed? Gmail login is failed. What is the reason? Java.lang assertion error. You will get the detailed reports. Why this is skipped? You can see the symbol as well. See here, red color. Okay, red mark is there. Then yellow. Then if it is pass means green. Some people interview, they will ask you which label it will show you if test method fails, skipped. They want to know, okay, whether you worked in real time or not. Like this, we can see why this exception came. It will give you detailed report. This is the advantage of reports. This is another feature we have. Suppose I want to execute the, I'm going to comment this. Single test case login itself 100 times. We have invocation count. I gave this as 100. I want to comment this. Same test case, it will execute for 100 times because we gave invocation count as 100. See, login, pause. You can see the report as well. Total how many? Because we have only single method, right? Single method we are executing multiple times. That's why it is showing 1. Clear? Okay, single method is there, but how many times we executed? 100 times. It won't show you 100 methods, okay? Because we executed same method multiple times. 100 methods, pass 100, failure 0, skip 0, like this. Still we have a lot of features. Okay, we can do assertion as well. As of now, we did not added any validation. Okay, by using TestNG, we can do a validation like this. At the rate of test public. Int I equal to 10, int j equal to 20, int result equal to I plus j. Now what is the result? Here we are going to add assert equals. Here you can give actual and expected values. What is the, this is the, copy. Then what is the 10 plus 20, 30. Like this, we can compare actual and expected value. This is the actual value, expected value. Okay, actual will be the result, expected will be the this one. Now right click, run as test engine test. Now see the output. If test case is, suppose I am giving 40, what will happen? It will throw exception. See, our test case got failed. Test 1, run pass, failure 1. Why this failure happened? Here you can see detailed one. Assertion error. Expected 40 but found 30. Because 10 plus 20, 30. But we gave 40. But result is 30. Like this, we can compare the actual and expected values. Suppose if you want to fail the test cases, you can define as a dot fail.